Resident Evil Revelations. Originally released in January of 2012 for the 3DS. Is currently available on all modern platforms for $19.99 on PlayStation, Xbox, and Switch. However, it is $29.99 on Steam. Resident Evil Revelations is a survival horror over-the-shoulder shooter. The game is broken up into small chapters, and these tend to jump around quite a bit, as when you first start, you're on a seemingly abandoned ship. Then the next chapter is about two other characters who are now in a snowy mountain. And then some chapters are actually flashbacks. At first, these seem very random, but they of course all tie together by the end. Gameplay-wise, things are about what you'd expect. It's an over-the-shoulder shooter, so aim for the head and fire. But don't get too trigger-happy, as ammo is a limited resource. At least it is for the character that you're controlling. During the parts of the game where you have an NPC assisting you, they never seem to run out of ammo. But they also never seem to ever land a killing blow. So, if you're looking to save ammo, you can let them take a few shots from your partner, and then go up and knife the creature. But there is a lot of risk when you're doing this. And of course, when you're trying to save ammo, there is more than one kind of ammo, as there is more than one kind of gun. As you might expect, you start with a pistol, but will shortly thereafter find some form of automatic weapon, a shotgun, sniper rifles, etc. And you'll find various upgrade parts that you can put on your weapons. For bigger clips, or more damage, or a faster rate of fire, what have you. And it is also worth noting that when you play a chapter with different characters, their guns and ammo are not shared with other characters. So that first chapter, all you have is a handgun, and you'll probably be very low on ammo by the time it's over, then leads to the next chapter, where you're playing a character who already has an assault rifle and a shotgun on him, and has plenty of ammo for both. But when you go back to that first character who was out of ammo for their pistol, they're still going to be in that situation when you control them next. There is one unique element to the gameplay. At most times, you have a bioscanner with you. You can use this to scan your environment to find hidden items, and more importantly, you can scan the various monsters in this game. Scanning enough monsters gives you healing items for reasons. And if you don't want to risk scanning alive monsters, well, you can also scan their corpses, but you don't accumulate the points for healing items as fast that way. Playing this game today is a little strange. As you can tell, it was not really made for modern platforms. The graphics, for example, were quite impressive back in 2012 on the 3DS, but on anything else they look kind of dated, and not in an intentional retro kind of way. You can also tell there were elements of this game that were made specifically for the 3DS, like these little puzzles here. There was an element of novelty doing these on a touchscreen, but when you're doing them with a controller, they're just simple little puzzles that don't really add anything to the experience. The chapter setup is also a remnant of this being a handheld game. No chapter will take longer than about half an hour, which was very nice for playing on the go, but is a little unsatisfying when you're sitting on a couch playing. You also get these little movies between the chapters that summarize what's going on, which, if you're playing the chapters one after another, there's not a lot of point to these. Again, I understand if you're playing this on a handheld and maybe you played one chapter and now you're going back a couple days later next time you're on a car ride. I would even understand getting one of these if you start up the game fresh and load a game. But if I just finished playing chapters 1, 2, and 3, why is it I need to see yet another movie before I start chapter 4? Overall, I would say that Resident Evil Revelations is worth playing. If you're hungry for more of that Resident Evil 4, 5, Dead Space kind of gameplay, this is a handy source of it, and it's absolutely worth the $20 that is wanted for it on consoles. However, I don't think it is worth the $30 price tag on Steam. So, if you're looking for the PC version of this, wait for a sale. Please do like, comment, subscribe, and tell your friends.